Hello everyone, welcome back to Shrewsbury Koi. Another video. Hope you've liked what I put on previously. If you haven't had a chance to have a look, skip back. Hopefully there's enough in there to keep people interested and see what I'm trying to do. Not an expert, but giving it a go, as I said last week. I'm not quite sure how this video is going to pan out because, oh my god, look at my hair. Never mind. Be like a tabby cat. We'll see what we do, because the weather this week's meant to be pretty crap, so there will be some good content. There'll be a bit of a mix-up, so stick around to the end, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and appreciate you watching. Thank you. Right guys, just come inside. I'm just going to show you something I haven't yet. Some of you might be interested in it, some of you might not. I'll just turn you around. Just bear with me. Right, just done a clean on the fish tank. So I've got a tropical aquarium. I know some of you are interested, some of you aren't. You'll see. Oh my god, just tripped over the, what do they call it, a puff? I don't know if that's a Liverpool or Man United on. This is Sunday, whatever date it is. Got a bet on for United to win 2-0, so fingers crossed. Yeah, so I've got a tropical tank. It's almost, what do you call it, a cylindrical tank. I've had it probably 4 years, I think. Done a few changes, different types of rock, different plants, and what's in the tank is pretty established. So I've got in there, you'll see a red-tailed black shark. That's quite small. I bought that I don't know, tail end of last year, maybe New Year, because the one I did have actually died. You can see it there. Clown loach I've got in there. I've never had any success with clown loach. Now there's 4 in there, and you'll see there's 2 big ones, and you can see 1 little one. I don't know where the other one is, but the 2 big ones I bought, I don't know how long ago, a couple of years back, as tiny little things. And I find with clown loach that you know, they're hit and miss. They're either riddled in white spot, they're that thin where you buy them from that they're never going to survive. But these 2 have, you know, really put on some body and size. And the 2 little ones that I got in there, I got, as I say, tail end last year. They're starting to grow. Yeah, you'll see there. So the 2 big ones, lovely colour. The smaller one, oh, as I say, there are 2 in there somewhere. Don't know where the other one is, but yeah, beautiful fish. And I've got sand in the bottom. They love rummaging around the sand, you know, foraging. There's a small convict cichlid there. There is a big one in there. They just breed, they just dig the sand out left, right and centre. And you'll see the big ones, silver dollars. I've had them for, I don't know, a few years. You'll see that big one, it's got a mark on it. It actually had a fungal infection. You see it on the other side if it turns round. Yeah, you just see that shaded area. Fully recovered. And a really big fish. There's, what else is in a couple of black phantom tetras and some blind cavefish. Got 3 of them. Now I had those as a kid, and that's how I got into fish keeping. The blind cavefish I couldn't find anywhere for ages, and then I found some again last year. I bought 2, and now I just topped it up with another one, and again they've got some good size on them. Bit of a weird fish, not everyone's cup of tea, but I just think based on how strange they look, some you can have in the tank and a bit of a conversation piece. There's the larger convict cichlid. So the tank itself came with almost like a backy shower type filter in the lid. I didn't rate it, to be honest, so I took it out and swapped it with an internal power filter. It's got an air pump with an air stone just at the back there, and there you'll see a bristle nose catfish. Again, that was quite small. It has grown quite a bit. Quite a strange fish, but at the same time, you know, stranger the better, really. Gives you something to look at. The plants in there are plastic, I've got to say. There's a couple of horse-faced loaches in there. They generally just bury themselves in the sand and you never see them. Oh, finger of the camera. So yeah, just thought I'd share that with you. And it's not just about koi. That's how I started. It was tropical fish. So yeah, hope you like that. Catch you in a minute. So just a couple of updates. My bet's not come in because, you know, I got screwed. Not that I like either team, you know, obviously Shrewsbury Koi, Shrewsbury Town. But there's £5 gone. Just fed the fish. There's the two small pound loach. I told you there's another one in here. With the two big ones. So I just fed them. I chuck in, amongst the normal flake food, some grazing tablets, I think they're called. They love them. In fact, the silver dollars like them more than the bottom feeders. But yeah, just love them clown loads. The colours, the patterns, seeing them nice and healthy. You see them down here. That's what they're after. That's what they're after. They love them. So yeah, just sort of give you that. Despite me losing £5 in my bet. Right, just giving you a quick update on the temperature sensor I bought. I think it's a bag of shit because every time I go to measure it, it measures something different. So I've ordered the simple, just drop something in the pond and see what it says on the display. That should be coming tomorrow. Last one broke. So I'm just going to show you what it says on the digital display, the Buzz Lightyear gun that I showed you on the last video. So here we are at the pond. Here's the Buzz Lightyear gun. Just turn it on. There we go. I'm just gonna 14.8, 14.6, 14.4, 14.2, 14.1, 14.2, 14.2. Interestingly, I came out 10 minutes earlier and it said 19 degrees. So I'll have to see. It just seems a bit up and down. So 14 degrees is about right because I've got it set at on the dial at 15 degrees, so 14 degrees, 15 degrees, but I see 19 degrees before, and now I'm seeing 14 degrees, which is about right. So, a bit weird. I'll persevere in the week and give you an update whether I think it's a waste of money or worth buying. Well, I got that bit wrong, didn't I? 2-0 to United, I said. £5. 7-0 Liverpool. What is that about? Never mind. Stick to Koi. Right, just going to have a go at making some cheapish covers for the pond. Try and retain some of the heat. Now there's a heater on there. Temperatures are quite low at the moment, but it's got to help. And there's one or two people have said you need to get a cover on it. It costs too much and all that, which I knew. So I'm going to have a go at making some covers. They won't be top notch, but they might do the job. So basically, I've laid out a frame, cut some centre pieces just to support the plastic sheeting. It's not that strong. It's not like the thick polycarb stuff that you get on conservatory roofs. So I'll just turn you around and show you what the profile of it basically before I've drilled and screwed it all. Yeah, and then basically I'll drill, screw, and then do a series of these frames along the pond. Didn't want them too big because of weight and lifting them on and off, but I'll probably need about 4 of these, so I'll show you what I'm on about anyway. Right, so there's the first 2 holes. I've done to this end. What you'll see is just recessed it to allow half the screw to go in, which will then allow it to penetrate through to the other piece. Right, it's absolutely peeing it down here, so I'm going to stop now. I finished one, although I've got a few screws and bits to put on it, but I ain't standing outside in the bloody rain. Look at it, it is absolutely miserable. I'll turn you around and show you the first one. So here you go. So it's simple frame, 2.4 meters in length, which is the width of my pond, and then that is basically the width of the sheet. So then what I do drill some holes to recess to allow the screws to get into there. 20mm and 40mm. Do that across the length, and then put the sheeting on. So as you can see, simple frame, bit of the old whatever it is on top. It's doing the job. Yep. So that's the first one. I'll finish the rest when the weather's dry. It's getting a bit dark. Look at them clouds. So yeah, I'm going in anyway. I'll finish the rest when it's a bit drier. Fish ain't gonna get any wetter tonight, are they? Right guys, welcome back to Shrewsbury Koi. You've watched some footage from earlier in the week. It was peeing down with rain then when I was making one of my covers, and I've been doing them again this morning, which you can see behind me, and it's peeing down again. I can't feel my fingers. So if I spin you around, I'll show you the covers behind me. So there you are, simple covers, 3 of them, and you'll see why, because we've had a load of snow over this week, and I thought I'd get something to cover the pond to try and keep this temperature in that I'm now generating through the new heater. So 4 metre by 3 metre piece of polythene, £6. Done the job, to be honest, because not using the Buzz Lightyear gun, because that's a bit up and down. I'll just find my temperature thingy. Sorry guys. can't find. Ah, there it is. You'll see 16 degrees. So the polythene really has done a good job. You'll see one of the covers I did earlier in the week. I put that in just to try and give it a little bit of what's it called, bit of a peak, so help the rain run off. So I'm going to get the polythene off and get these on now, and then go and thaw my fingers out. Just a quick thank you and update. Received a couple of things in the post this week. A couple of mugs. So I've now got a total of 3, so we're getting there. We're getting there. Let me spin you around and show you which ones. Here we are, Phil G. Happy Koi Life. Nice mug. And the Koi Keeper. Keep calm. And that. So 3 in total now with Phil's from Top of Koi Pond. So thanks guys. Anybody who wants to swap mugs, give us a shout. Drop us a line, drop us a message. I'll get one in the post, do a nice swap and help each other out. Catch you in a minute. Right, can't do much. It's snowing. We've had a shitload. Not good for the fish, not good for the pond. Have a look at the photo. Right, so just to let everyone know, it's my daughter's 23rd birthday, I think. Us dads aren't very good at remembering dates and ages, but I think she's 23. She is 23 because she's born in 2000 and it's 2023. Yeah, so she's 23. Anyway, her name's Olivia Morris, Libby Morris, as we like to call her, amongst other things, but she's a good girl. Unfortunately, for me, not her, she's working abroad in the sunshine, so I said I'll give her a shout out. She probably won't even watch this, but Dad's doing what dads do. We're doing it. So, Libby Morris, happy 23rd birthday. What I will say is, children are like koi, or koi are like children. So, you get a koi, and it doesn't look much. And then you spend some time with them, bring them up, look after them, feed them, all that malarkey. And they turn out to be something pretty good. Libby's a bit like that. Getting a bit emotional now. She's a bit like that. So I'll show you pictures of when I got her as a tozai, or fry, to a tozai, to what she is now. And yeah, I think it's all related. Fish, daughters, kids. It's probably totally wrong, but I think you'll get the gist. Anyway, happy birthday, Lib. Love you. And make sure all your mates subscribe in wherever you are, in the sea and the sun, and just think of us back here in the bloody rain and snow and freezing cold temperatures. Have a look at this. She was a fry. She became a tozai, became a grand champion. Cheers. Morning guys, it's Sunday morning, 12th I think it is. Rain's finally stopped, snow stopped, and it's quite warm this morning, even the sun's out. Don't know what's gone on this week. We've had everything, haven't we? So I'm going to take off the polythene covers that I mentioned to you a bit earlier, which was actually yesterday. and get the covers off, get the polythene cover off, and get the new covers I've made on. At least I should be able to see the fish then. So I won't bore you with it all, but I'll get the polythene off and then I'll come back to you in a minute. Not too bad. Quite pleased with that. So let's have a look. At what they look like in situ. Apologies for the wind noise. We have got a bit of wind. Not me personally. Well, no more than normal. Sun's out, but a bit windy. Let me just turn you on. So there we go, guys. Bloody made to measure. Like Geppetto, I am. Bloody Geppetto. Anyone wants any Pinocchio's carving up for the kids, let me know. I know it's not perfect, but I think it'll do the job. Hopefully retain some of that heat. Still see the fish through it, which is better than the polythene. Yeah, still see there's water in the pond. So fingers crossed, do a good job. Might just have to keep an eye on the wind and how easily they can get blown off. There is a bit of weight to them, but you know, obviously if the wind gets under them, if it's a strong wind, could cause some problems, but I'll keep an eye on that. Again, in the previous clips, I was on about the temperature and the sheeting doing the job for us. The sheeting has retained the heat well. The heater hasn't been on all the time, so it has been generating some heat as well, I think, just by the polythene. The Buzz Lightyear gun, I'm still not sure about that, but the heater's set at 15, so it's somewhere near where I want it to be. So I've got this little thermometer thing in the pond now, and I'll just keep an eye on the Buzz Lightyear gun. But yeah, quite happy with all that. Right everyone, I think that comes to the end of this week's video. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a bit of a mix-up and a bit of a mash-up. It's been a terrible week to try and do anything because of the weather. Sun, rain, wind, snow, you name it, we've had it. Yeah, if you like it, give us a thumbs up. As I say, if you don't, you're more than welcome to give us a thumbs down. I can't really argue with it. Done my best to put some more content out. Hope it's been of interest, and please subscribe and share, and we'll see you on the next one. See you in the night.